for the best of, the worst of, getting ready to get good, and you're riding along with me. This is Dave Light. We're going up this freaking hill climb, and it's I think the most awesome start line I've ever gotten off to. This is my first time at the Gobbler, and Craig got out in front of me there. I'm coming out in about 4th or 5th spot here, and as you can tell from them highlights that it was not a great first lap for me, but I'm going to take you around here one lap, and then we're going to turn the mic and video over to Craig, and he's going to show you how you get around this track. We both were first-timers out here, and I didn't walk the track or anything, and I wasn't sure how long it was. We walked around the motocross track and got some good video footage. If you saw that first video that I did, that's just from walking around, checking the motocross tracks out, the couple of outdoor tracks that they had incorporated in on this Gobbler GP track. And I could really get into a series like this with the motocross track and the woods track combined like this. I'm not a huge woods racer, and as you can tell, we're one of the last races out there. There's already been hundreds and hundreds of guys that have ran this course, and it is rutted super bad. This is one of the sections that just got to be a quagmire of mud and just slickness, and Craig had one of them, I don't know what it is, MX-14 tires on there. Kind of looks like a paddle tire that a lot of the pros race. And I think he was just digging and slinging mud like freaking crazy when it came to them big muddy spots. But here's where I think I know what I do wrong. When I see these big ruts, I just get intimidated. I almost try to cross steer or counter steer, and it jumps me up out of the rut, whereas I've been told I should be line myself up, look way out in front of it, and let the bike float through it. But I don't know if I got the nerve anymore to do that. I would have loved to have raced this motocross track. I think it's got the jumps and stuff timed about perfectly. Right there, I overshoot that jump, and we were down there by Rick Klingensmith and his son Evan. They were parked right there, and I saw the turn and checked it out, and I thought, well, I don't want to cut that too short, and I ended up overshooting it. Now, I did see this inside line right here. They shoot around and get up on top of these tabletops. They were a lot of fun. Yep, got another inside line here I can take because the ruts were so deep. It was crazy. Going around here and they just kind of get deep quick. Love me a good little tabletop. I'm on a 200 EXC KTM here. Not a ton of horsepower, but I've learned just to stay up on the pipe and let her rip. Best way to get the most out of this bike. Here, I think, is where the wheels fall off, people. Into that rut. I run over the throttle, stuck wide open. As soon as the rear tire hits, it launches. I don't realize it, but my bark buster's got that throttle just stuck wide open. I finally do figure it out. I'm like, oh, there it is. Get over there, and my clutch is not working. I can't figure out why I can't squeeze it in. And one lap off the motocross track, no woods included. I'll let Craig show you the full lap. But I got to go over into the pits. I got a broken front brake cable. I'm not sure if my race is over with yet. I did want to get back out there for you guys and get some onboard footage. I wasn't sure if Craig's was going to work because it doesn't have a very good track record of the camera working right. So I shoot over into the pits here and find out that my bark buster had gotten bent over into my clutch handle and wasn't letting it work properly. Luckily, Joe Cole showed up, one of my ARMA Mid-Atlantic buddies, and he noticed the problem there, and well, I left him get his 30 seconds of fame telling me that he saved my race. Thanks, Joe.
Say it right now in front
There
of the
you go,
camera.
Joe. 30 seconds, that's all you get. Alright, I'm back out on the track. Things still ain't getting any better, let me tell you. But I pick up where I left off at, and I'm kind of just taking it easy. I'm poking around here. I'm hoping to get Craig out in front of me. And maybe him and I can... He's got a lap under his belt. I lost one lap there. And I thought, I'll just catch up with him and maybe I'll follow his coattails. He's got one more lap than I do. And we'll see how this goes. So we're sneaking in around here, and we're coming around the backside of the motocross course here. There's a pond, a couple nice deep ruts. These were, I mean, you would hit the bottom of your fork tubes on some of these if you dropped in there too deep. I just don't know how you ride these stinking things. And they were kind of hard. It wasn't like they were falling in on each other. They were a deep, hard rut. So if you hit them, it would throw you one way or another. You definitely didn't want to get a front tire in one and a back tire in the other. And that just was a recipe for disaster. This ain't gonna end well. I got the line. I have no excuses. Don't have any clue what happened. Kudos to these kids here. They're trying to help out a little bit. It's just so thick and soupy and muddy. It's all the way up over top of my boot. Oh my God, that was horrible. Super slick. Just that kind of mud that just clings to you. It makes your boots weigh about 8 pounds. There was an alternate route around the left. I did take it one lap, but it was a little better. It was just really muddy in this spot. 2 spots, and this mud in this spot was like just really sticky. I wanted to include this hill climb. This was one of the funnest parts of the track that I liked. Jump up over this little spot here, and then you just kind of crank her 3rd, 4th, 5th gear, just keep her wide open all the way up over top of this hill, and just a nice climb. I enjoyed myself up over here. I was able to just like not think about too much stuff. Wasn't rutted up. Able to just ride the trail, and that's what I wanted to do. The ruts just made it impossible for a guy like me with my skill level to get up over and around this track with any amount of speed whatsoever. I think we come back out next year, which we will, because I enjoyed myself. It's a nice race after our series is over. I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick a class out wherever it's at, whether it's an open C class, maybe. Anything to get me out there earlier, because this race seems to be very popular. And before the track gets deteriorated from just so many riders. And I don't know if there's too much you're going to do. This was a gorgeous day. Beautiful conditions. Finally, I see Craig behind me. I've been seeing sneak peeks of him in the woods there. And I thought, all right, buddy, let's go rip around on the indoor track down here. Show me how it's done. And so I'm just snipping his tailpipe and seeing what I can do. We're going to jump into the building down here and take my first lap in around through here, just see how it goes. I have a feeling that they redesigned this on occasion, because I've seen different videos where it didn't look quite as the same, and I think they just kind of broadened it out for the race, I bet you. I saw different tracks that they'd made inside here with like whoop sections and other singles and stuff like that, but I think they had it laid out really well for the race at hand, that's for sure. Well, we're gonna go screaming up over here, and then as we start going back down over the hill, I cut out some of it, but you're gonna get back into where you just about got a full lap from me, and Craig's sneaking out in front there, but we're going to turn it over to Craig here real soon, and he's going to give you a full lap without wrecking, riding through the ruts the way he should, finding a way through the mud with that big mud tire he's got on there, and just looking a lot more professional about how he should be getting around here, unlike myself. So, I hope you enjoy his footage. I'm going to give you raw footage of him, and I'm going to shut up and let him and his bike do the talking, and you can listen to that Kawasaki 250KX just do some ripping. Here.